Welcome to the Alice Guide in 6 minutes and let's get right into it. Alice is basically physical Miyabi. Let's start off with some mechanics. The top left bar is her resource called Blade Etiquette, which is akin to Miyabi's blue balls. It is 100 Blade Etiquette per part, and 300 for all 3 parts as it turns gold. You basically want to save up until you have the full gold bar, all 3 parts, to do a charge basic attack and do big PP AoE damage just like Miyabi. Most of her damage is going to come from a charge basic like so.
No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Her charge basic at full Blade Etiquette will also give you Polarized Assault on top of Physical Anomaly for regular Assault. So how exactly is Polarized Assault different from regular Assault? This is the crazy part. Since it's different, it can actually disorder with regular Assault. You can see that there are 2 assaults and a disorder. This means that Alice can cause disorder by herself, which is pretty crazy. Triggering Assault will give Alice increased physical anomaly build-up rate, and triggering Disorder will give Alice extra disorder damage from her core passive. Her core passive will also provide physical anomaly ticks to build physical anomaly over time after inflicting a physical anomaly. Like so. As you can tell, generating Blade Etiquette is very important, and on the screen are ways to generate Blade Etiquette from most to least. But basically every action except her charge basic will give you Blade Etiquette. And unlike Miyabi, her basic attacks will actually give you resources for your charge basic at M0, whereas Miyabi needs her M2 to get stacks for her charge basic through basic attacks. Alice also has a special EX special. While casting EX special, there are 2 types where you can hold forward and do EX special like that, or you hold backwards and do EX special like that. If you time it right, the EX special will also trigger a perfect dodge, like so.
Perfectly symmetrical.
In terms of which EX special to use, I do prefer the hold forward
Let's go.
EX special because it's much quicker. And here is the complicated part. Her 5th basic in a basic attack change will also be enhanced when you trigger Assault, and you can follow up into the 5th basic by doing EX special, quick assist, dodge counter, chain attack, assist follow up, which will give you more Blade Etiquette and more anomaly build-up. But in reality, in combat, you'll be doing 5th basic a lot and enhanced 5th basic a lot by going straight to it after a lot of dodging. Like so. Now let's talk about rotations. As mentioned earlier, you want to max out your Blade Etiquette by doing EX specials and possibly your 5th basics, and then doing a charge attack and use up all your Blade Etiquette for big PP damage. But because the animation is so long, you ideally want to swap cancel into another character.
Feel the rhythm of the
Like
waves.
so. So I'm just going to do a sample stun rotation over here. I'm going to start off with a Blade Etiquette like so.
Blink your strikes to score.
And then I really want to end the chain on Alice.
I'll take this chance to score.
And then I want to do EX into an ult. You do not have time for your 5th basic.
Star of a summer night.
Into another Blade Etiquette.
Your weakness has been exposed.
And then into, your 5th basic like that. Enhanced 5th basic. And that's pretty much a stun window rotation. If you do really want to get sweaty, you can time her assault for a 5th enhanced basics. But if you're a casual or chill player, I really wouldn't recommend it. It is time. Let's talk about her drive disc and her stat. You want to be using a 4-piece Fang Metal and 2-piece either Puffer Electro or 2-piece Freedom Blues. Basically, whichever one you have better substats with. For slot 4, you want Anomaly Proficiency. For slot 5, you want Pen Ratio. And for slot 6, you want Anomaly Mastery. Why is Anomaly Mastery important? Because each Anomaly Mastery after 140, you get extra Anomaly Proficiency, which is huge. More Anomaly Proficiency means more big PP damage. For her substats, you really want to focus on Anomaly Proficiency and then attack percentage. Let's talk about her W engine. Obviously, the best is her signature Practice Perfection. It gives her a lot of Anomaly Mastery, which in turn gives her a lot of Anomaly Proficiency. It also buffs her damage up by quite a bit. But her best F2P option is the craftable Weeping Gemini, as this one will give you a lot of Anomaly Proficiency to do more big PP damage. Just a note as well, with her W engine, she is a bigger upgrade over Jane and Piper than without her signature engine, which only makes her a slight upgrade. Let's talk about teams. This on screen is basically Alice's best in slot team, basically team double umbrella, Alice, Vivian and Yuzuha. But you can pretty much replace Vivian with any other anomaly type agent, and you can replace Yuzuha with another support, but Yuzuha is by far her best teammate out of everyone else in the game. Unfortunately for F2P teams, there aren't really that many good options. The best F2P team would probably be teammates with Piper and Lucy, but note that this falls short by a lot compared to a premium team with Vivian and Yuzuha. So my final thoughts on Alice. If you have a hyper-invested Jane, I don't actually recommend you pull for Alice. It's much better for you to save for future characters. But if you're in need of a S-rank physical DPS, she is probably the best the game currently has to offer. And that's it for my Alice guide in 6 minutes. Hope it helped you, and I am just going to admire the symmetry. Admire the symmetry. See ya, thank you, bye-bye!